Okay, so I decided to put it all into defense, because let's be honest, I take some tanky hits at times, so being a bit more durable probably is the way to go. Like, durability, the ability to take damage definitely seems more important than anything else currently.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the Balaam companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We're conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Arquebus's augmented human squad. Currently our focus is on their 4th squad leader, V4 Rusty. Sweep the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Arquebus's control, and they've stationed their MT squads there for the Coral Survey. As such, you'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere.
Oh, makes sense.
Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes
Makes
the briefing.
sense. So we're gonna be
Results, Gun 13.
destroying some enemies. We're gonna be doing some whoopee wee wee woo, and we're gonna destroy our enemies. Very simple, nothing complicated.
621. You should be used to Rubicon by now. Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
Well, it's pretty much like our first ever mission here. We have to be nice and stealthy boy, but we all know how the stealthy boy ends. It ends being the loud boy, because there is no quiet in these lands. There is only explosions, destruction, and epic chaos. And don't we all love a bit of epic chaos?
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Search the nearby wrecks for combat logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty.
We've got company!
That's what we're looking for, 621. I'll analyze it on my end. Some more evidence on what the Coral situation looks like.
Unidentified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Analyzing log. This is useful. We've got visuals of V4's ACS.
2 repair.
Okay, so apparently healing was worth... Apparently getting the damage assist was worth nothing.
That makes 3 logs. Worthless.
think that's all the logs there are.
Analyzing. Wrap it up. Arquebus's main force will be here any minute now.
Ah, hidden one in the
Got
background.
enough logs to satisfy the request. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
I probably could have got that extra log if I had known, but oh well. I didn't think to check over the edge. Could have been like a really good log as well. Oh, I see. If you use ammo, you lose cash. That makes sense.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
Two new messages.
Gun 13 Raven. You bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, I want to introduce myself. Gun 6 Red. But you can call me Sir. I'm privileged to be among Balaam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
Got a job for you, 621. This request doesn't come from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Oh, this sounds kind of dodgy. Like, do I have anything I read? I could probably go in here and get more. Oh no, you never mind. You just get cash.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one. You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything. Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and get to work.
Main system activating combat mode.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
AP at 50%.
Oh, we gotta be careful with those lasers. They do a lot of damage.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
AP at 50%.
Okay, I click dodge and they still hit.
AP at 50%.
I hate the accuracy of some of these enemies. Like, their accuracy is out of this world.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated. You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
How many breaths must you take before you lose?
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If you had a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
AP at 30%.
619 and 620.
Oh yes.
Dog.
Can't move an inch without getting hit. Now this is always what I dislike with games, like where the enemies clearly don't follow the same rules. Since he clearly has infinite jet fuel, he clearly like has like no reload time. He's just like fire. It is kind of annoying because it's like you're just sitting there like, yeah, realistically I know how that gun works. You should be out of charge.
That's the Watchpoint's control center.
Oh well.
The target's inside.
Get him to an open area. Get him away from like a corner. Don't let him clog up the platform.
Sula.
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. Only you had a different master.
C1249. Super. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before.
Oh yeah, here we go.
EP at 50%.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
What of Gen 4's lot? I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
EP at 50%.
Oh yep, just run to the other side of the universe for the entire game. Because that's how you make enemies tough, you just make them run away. I'm not even joking, that literally seems to be the FromSoft memo. Every enemy that's hard to deal with is one that runs.
EP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Walter, stay away from the watch point.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
That was kind of obnoxious, but oh well. Like, he's not a terrible. I'm sure if I had a better, like, if I changed from the rifle, I probably need to change out from the rifle because the rifle's okay, but it just takes too long to get full damage. No, that's the issue. Takes too long to get the damage off.
There. Destroy the device in the center. Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there!
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Okay, I think I got an idea what's happened here. I think there was, like, whatever caused the coral to, like, seem to disappear has caused, like, somehow human consciousness to get trapped in it, at least based on what we saw there. Of course, there could be more to it, but it feels like there's somehow consciousness trapped in it.
621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy.
Oh no, we got another boss.
Brainwaves. And maintain contact to support you.
Oh, we've just been hijacked.
System reactivating combat mode.
What is this? What is this?
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
What is this nonsense?
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
This is some insane banana bread.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, yeah.
The enemy has taken heavy damage.
No repair kits remaining.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I'm dead. Yeah, that was insane. Jeez. I probably need to change my melee weapon. I'm probably gonna go with the rocket. And then restart from checkpoint.
Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
I can't even move because this enemy just spams attacks anytime I try and do anything. I need a quicker weapon. Like,
1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
oh my goodness. It feels like I'm not allowed to dodge anything, in all honesty. That's my issue. It's like I clicked dodge and the missiles still hit me. Like, what even touched me there? I didn't even get hit. Like, this is obnoxious. And my meter, like, obviously I'm meant to be more tanky, but when they literally destroy my entire health bar in like one move, it's like, what am I meant to do?
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
I'm not gonna get clear in time because I was in the middle of an animation. Okay, so yep, no point using that. That weapon sucks. Well, it sucks for this kind of enemy who's just like, ugh, I'm just gonna delete half your health bar in one move. What do I expect? It's FromSoft. Of course they're gonna make enemies just have inflated damage. I should be used to that by now. There we go. I'm gonna try with this. See if this does a little better.
Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. We're taking your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on
It's so obnoxious. They just run away with like infinite movement.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
What's the point of dodging? It hits anyway. Like I literally dodged 6 times. But look, half it pretty much hits anyway. So what's the point of even dodging in this game? If like you're gonna get hit no matter what. Since if I get off the ground, I'm pretty much insta-dead because I run out of movement. And they hit me anyway. It's just obnoxious. Like, look, he hits me anyway. What's the bloody point?
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
No, I'm dead because this enemy's just like, nah, don't feel like being fair. I'm just gonna. Oh, it actually let me dodge that one. I'm actually shocked. I'm dead anyway because it's just like aimbot to the moon. Like the accuracy of these enemies is absurd. It's actually absurd. Like it's ridiculously absurd. Could you just sit in there? Oh, Y plus. So you tell me that now. Congratulations, game. You tell me that now. That's really helpful. Okay, so we can manually reload by clicking triangle along with the weapon.
System reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bronteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Repair kits remaining.
Pulse armor now. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms slick offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you'll have to focus on learning this.
Repair kit remaining.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Of course I just get hit anyway. What's the point of caring?
AP at 30%.
Not even sure. Oh yes, he totally hit me with dash forward and do nothing. That's such an effective attack.
Intensifying. Raven, get
Well, I'm dead, but it doesn't matter because I got hit by thin air so many times I was gonna die no matter what. Like literally, nothing shows on screen. He just moves towards me, damage. Move towards me, damage. It's like, what did he hit me with? I got hit by nothing. Like, this is an actual noxious mission. We have 2 annoying enemies. One that just runs away spamming, like, big AoEs. And then another one that runs away spamming AoE.
activating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft.
Okay, what actually hit me? No, I want to know what hit me.
To inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor now. Now's your chance, Raven. Ethan, get clear.
2 repair kits remaining.
Okay, I think I found a particular. Yeah. I should know. As soon as he starts losing, he's gonna do some ridiculous aim. Oh yes, he totally hit me with these attacks game. These attacks totally connect 100% of the time.
Evasive action, Raven.
Oh yep. Pretty much you have to dodge inwards to dodge that, and then he just does that to hit you anyway. Well, I'm dead. Because this enemy just goes, nah, I hit you with thin air. I hit you with attacks that are unreactable, because the way you have to counter them pretty much means you have to go into the attack. It's like, what, am I meant to just run to the other side of the map and try and sniper rifle him from the other side of the universe? Is that how I'm meant to fight him? Is that stupid?
Reactivating combat mode.
Like, I've never had an enemy I legit dislike outside of this enemy.
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Yes. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Well, half my AP's already gone. And I'm pretty much almost staggered already.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your console offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
Oh yes, he totally somehow got on the other side of the map without actually boosting properly and finishing the animation. He just skips the frame, so he doesn't have to like be punished. You gotta love that, and like where he hits you with thin air again, and it's just like, oh, it's real fun to play again. It's real fun where like the thing that hit you doesn't even show on the map. Oh yes, again, staggered by thin air. Oh, I love it. Like, he just moves towards you. He's not even boosting. And the game's like, oh, no, that counts as a boost. And he's just going to run away the entire game with infinite flying because... balance? What do you mean, balance? Like, literally, it's impossible to do anything because he just runs away. Oh, run away. Other side of the map in 2 seconds. 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 Not even that, like, it's less than 2 seconds. He just runs and runs and... It's so boring. Like, these kind of enemies are never fun to fight. Because they just don't... They don't follow the rules of the game. Like, what? These missiles didn't even hit me. They explode without touching me. This is my issue here. This. It's like with the sniper rifles where they clearly don't hit you and your character still takes damage. It's such bad hitbox. Like, I get, like, in this game you need to have some lenience with the hitbox. But not with the enemies. That's with other players. Like, again, like, if it was PvP, if it was, like, online, well, you'd have some leniency with the hitbox, obviously. But in this case, no. Not when the guy's blasting you with 1 trillion missiles at once, and you can't even move because the game decides, oh, you get hit by a phantom missile that insta-staggers you.
You'll have to break its pulse armor.
But look at that, he's on the other side of the arena already. It's like, how? He wasn't moving. And then he's just like, boom, I'm outside the arena. And I'm dead because... magically has extra missiles while he's staggered. I'm actually getting mad at this. I'm legit getting mad at this. Because this is the thing I hate in video games. Where it's like, we're just going to make an enemy that clearly is not fun to fight. It doesn't matter if he can be beaten by using XYZ strategy. I can tell, just by playing this enemy, he's not fun design. Because it's literally just a bullet hell enemy. And, like, let's be honest, outside of bullet hell enemies are not fun. Because you need a very particular control scheme for a bullet hell enemy to be fun. And this is not the game. Especially when your boost pretty much runs down like 0.01 second. Like, look how quick that goes down. I pushed forward once, meter's gone. And it takes so long, and you can't regenerate it in the air at all. Like, if I could just sit in the air and regen it like that, I wouldn't mind. Is there a point caring to dodge when the game's like, I'm gonna hit you anyway? Like, what? He didn't even hit me with anything. That's what I mean. Like, he just rammed into me and that deletes like half my health bar.
No repair kits remaining.
But that's what annoys me. Like, when he did... Like, what did he even hit me with? Like, he just fired a little piece and that insta-staggered me. It's like, what? What did he hit me with? He just ran towards me, fired some bullets instantly, and that's enough to, like, make me go, nope. Like, this is what I mean. Bad design. I'm sorry. I'm not letting anyone defend this nonsense. Like, because pretty much, either you have to shoot him from range, and pretty much do 0 damage to his shield. You use missiles, and pretty much get... As soon as you freeze to do the missiles, you get shot. Or you do your sword, which does the most damage, and you get insta-killed by a phantom bullet that doesn't even connect, that flies over your head visually, and still does damage. Oh yes, attack misses. And you can clearly saw that miss there, and it still did damage. What am I meant to do with that attack, where it's like, it hits no matter what?
50% AP at 30%.
Hits no matter what attack, because reason. Oh yes. I'm sick of it. Like, literally hit him. Game goes, nah, we're just going to instead tack downwards despite the fact you're going upwards. This game sometimes.
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Valteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat sip. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
The unreactable PP shooter, because you're not allowed to counter that.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Thing is, like, in the later parts, you can't even get close to damage them easily, because that's literally what does the most damage to their shield. And they'll just go, nah. Like, this is what I mean, like, I get staggered in, like, one hit. What am I meant to do when this enemy just doesn't follow? I'm getting sick of this. Literally, where is your bullets? There's no animation! It's just like, pew, you're staggered.
Reactivating combat mode.
It's like, only these missiles seem to actually have animations, and sometimes they don't even fire out the enemy. Also, I love how I clicked dodge and the game still had me get hit. And again, the invisible missiles that clearly don't have an animation. I love it, game. Also, I'm really just tired of this enemy. It's such bad design. I'm going to be editing out like half this battle, by the way. I don't care. Like, this is going to be the only one I edit, because this enemy is terribly designed. And I just don't want to give it too much screen time, because it's like, oh yes, let's have a really boring enemy that just spams a trillion attacks, and half its attacks don't even have proper visual input. So if you go into attack, boom, you're stunned. You breathe, you're stunned. You drink water, you're stunned.
AP at 50%.
I'm still waiting to see, like, how I got staggered so quickly off that.
Now's your chance, Raven.
Like, what is that game? What was that? Nah. Literally hit it! Does 0 damage! Because the game just can't understand going upwards. It doesn't understand the concept of functional mechanic. Oh yes, let's have him literally just... Oh, so that hits, but the other one doesn't. Okay.
PCA craft, Valteus.
Like the one that looks like it shouldn't hit hits.
Break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
You try and play game, you get hit. You breathe, you get hit.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Okay, I seem to have somehow got the lucky run here, because it does seem to just be RNG with this boss. Because that's unreactable. Lovely game. Okay, what's hitting me? I want to know. I actually want to know what it's hitting me with. Oh yes, all those attacks missed, by the way. Every single one of those attacks clearly visually missed and still did damage. Because that's how you make a good boss, right? You have its attacks miss and still do damage. Did he just literally take 0 damage from my slashes? Please, please, die, die.
Can't take much more.
Die, die. Die, 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 die. Oh, what? That must be a scripted kill. I'm just going to be honest, that has to be scripted.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Yeah, totally hit me, game. Okay. Totally hit me. Yes, unreactable attacks. Gotta love them. Very fun. No, this boss is terrible. It is so badly designed. There's nothing good about it. Like, it's literally just, oh, let's give them bullet hell. But the game's not designed to work well with bullet hell. I don't care. Give them bullet hell. Because me want bullet hell. Who cares if it's mechanically engaging?
You'll have to break its pulse armor.
Like, we want to make it difficult, right? Gotta have that difficulty. Even if it takes... Like, this is the thing. I don't mind difficulty. But when it takes away from the game, that's when I mind it. Oh, yep. All those missiles miss. Still does stagger damage. Okay. Yep.
Reactivating combat mode.
Okay. I wasn't there. I was AFK.
Main system. Reactivating combat mode.
Oh, yes. All those totally hit me and didn't miss.
PCA craft.
Oh, yes. Unreactable. Like, this is my issue. Unreactable spam fest. It's boring, it's unoriginal, and it's uncreative. There's nothing engaging about the design. Like, what am I meant to do when it doesn't even connect and it still does?
It's an autonomous PCA craft.
Like, what am I meant to do when it misses and still hits?
Has to break its pulse armor.
And then it has attacks that are literally just unreactable, and then it just randomly cancels, like, stuff I'm inputting because of reason. Spamming. And now he's going to chase me down, I think. I think now he wants to chase me down with all this stuff.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Come on, give me my missiles. Give me my ammunition. Thank goodness. There we go. We could be doing this. We could actually do it here. Never mind. Here comes the cheese ball in. Here comes the screw job by the game.
The enemy can't take much more.
Light shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 30%.
Just die! Get out of here, you cheese ball enemy! Spamming and spamming. Like, this is an enemy, I'm just going to say brute force it. You got to get range, you got to get good at the range, you got to get good missiles. Get very rapid fire missiles, high damage missiles, and literally just get good melee. As soon as you stagger him, you don't want to use melee unless absolutely necessary to get rid of the shield. But if, like, the shield does get low and you feel like you can get it going with melee, or it's got still a large chunk and you think you can get it with melee, do it. Just make sure he's just finished firing missiles before you do. Only do that if he's finished firing missiles, because, jeez, that was obnoxious.
Rest. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
But no, I'm just going to say with that enemy, he's not fun, he's not enjoyable, he's obnoxious. And my advice is literally just brute force him and just hope that your range is good enough, that your missiles are good enough. Like, make sure
Send me this observational data.
make sure to get good missiles and good range damage.
Look, 621.
And then make sure you got, like, a melee weapon ready to, like, spam into him once he's damaged. It's pretty much just, it's literally a race against the clock against that enemy, because you're gonna die if it goes too long. It's a race against the clock. That's the only thing that matches. And it's not fun to do.
A flock of birds or a school of fish. Coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation. Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Yeah, there's something iffy about that girl. But I'm not gonna lie, that fight, I'm gonna have to take a break from that, because that fight was obnoxious, and I'm gonna be honest.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
"621, I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order."
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Registration number RB23. Call E-Rank Virtual Encounters. We invite you to hone.
Okay, at least the arena's gonna be what's next, so we'll have a nice relaxing mission. Because that was an abominate. I actually am mad after that boss. Like, it legit angered me to deal with that.